In 1984, kids all over the world were introduced to the Transformers, the story of the evil Decepticons in their attempt to drain the planet Earth of its energy to refill their home planet of Cybertron, and defending Earth are the valiant Autobots led by Optimus Prime. Each day, we would watch Megatron come up with another plan that he would consider to be his ultimate brilliant plan to defeat the Autobots and steal the energy from Earth. And each day, we would watch him fail. The stories got better and, honestly, in my opinion, more elaborate as the seasons progressed. From 1984 to 1987, Transformers would come out with 98 episodes. 16 for Season 1, Season 2 would produce 49, Season 3 30, and finally Season 4 would give us 3 to conclude the Generation 1 series. Each of us has our own idea of what excellent episodes are, what are good episodes, and definitely what are bad episodes. For me, Kremzeek, written by W.F.S. I absolutely love this episode, and yeah, for a lot of people out there, this is not really the greatest story in the world, but for me, I thought it was. Megatron's brilliant plan to create this little energy creature to keep the Autobots distracted while he launches a tower that sucks the energy resources from the world is an actually brilliant idea.
Yes, Kremzeek, you will be my ultimate weapon against the Autobots.
I absolutely love this episode. This character is so devilishly fun. That is the best way to describe him. He really gets a kick out of all the mayhem that he causes. But where did this character come from? How did they come up with it?
I have a question for Mr. Wise. How did you come up with Kremzeek?
It's you. It's you. I met your family. How did I come up with Kremzeek? Kremzeek is, well, it's Gremlins. I mean, it was Gremlins.
Oh yeah, that was.
But the actual guy is a little before your time, honey. But some of you who are of a certain age I'm the only person of a certain age in this room who may remember this. The power company had a character called Ready Kilowatt.
Yes, they did.
Who's made of like jagged electricity.
And he wore a hard hat.
And I said basically he's Ready Kilowatt. That was my description in the script. And they obviously changed him, but he's got the jaggedy. So that's where and I will tell you the other thing was this was about like maybe over halfway through my run of writing like those 14 episodes of the first part of G1 that I wrote. And I was really ready to do something different, so I called the aforementioned Bryce Malek, my story editor, and I said, I'm going to do an episode that is a straight Roadrunner cartoon. Are you ready for that? And he was like, hit me. So basically, it was like, okay, we're going to unleash this guy, and it's just going to be the Autobots getting their stuff, I have to keep it clean, messed up, and scrambling like with no plan, no time to think, no nothing, trying to catch this impossible to catch creature for 22 minutes. And that's how I came up with it. And that is so cool. I gotta look on eBay for one of those.
Megatron's plan is brilliant. Unleash Kremzeek on the Autobots. The Autobots will go crazy trying to stop this thing while Megatron is off unleashing his full plan of sucking energy drive from the Earth. And once let loose in Autobot headquarters, it is a nightmare. Nothing can stop it. It just goes through the Autobots bit by bit, tearing them apart.
Prime! This isn't the time for jokes, Buttplug.
What joke? I'm saving you. It's an insulating compound that'll keep that little creep out of your circuits.
Got you.
There's absolutely nothing that they can do to stop this thing. Anything with electricity, this thing feeds on and absolutely destroys. And while the Autobots are dealing with this nightmare that Megatron has created, Megatron is off testing out his energy magnet. And once activated, it has the ability to suck energy from any power source and store it in their undersea batteries, which will make Megatron invincible.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna fry that little creep with my own juice.
Good thinking. No, bad thinking. Ah!
As I said, nothing they do seems to work. When Blaster tries to capture it and fry it, he winds up feeding it, and he just multiplies it.
Oh, here comes that sinking feeling.
That has got to be one of the best lines that I've ever heard in a cartoon. When the Autobots are just watching these things pop out of Blaster, Prime's response is, "Oh, here comes that sinking feeling." Like, oh man, we're in serious trouble here.
Suddenly, this makes sense. Megatron must have created that creature to keep us busy.
While he built some kind of energy magnet.
Hey, why not let Megatron deal with him for a change?
Yeah, but how?
Over there. Let's zap him straight to the energy magnet with that antenna.
Blaster, you finally came up with a plan.
One of the things that I love about this episode is that throughout the entire thing, the Autobots have been turning to Prime and going, "What's the plan? What's the plan?" And he's pretty much been telling them, "I've been on the go so much dealing with this, I haven't had time to come up with a plan." And then finally, Blaster says, "Hey, why don't we do this?" Prime stands up and says, "Blaster, finally, you've come up with a plan." To me, that was hilarious right there. Prime's going, "Oh, finally, someone else is stepping up to the plate with an idea." What's amazing about this episode is the fact that they figured out a way how to get rid of Kremzeek, and before any of them implement the plan, Bumblebee wants to offer up compassion and say that after everything that has been done, all the destruction that this creature has, he's kind of cute, and it's not his fault that he's so destructive. We should let him go.
Cute nuts! We've got to get rid of him!
Affirmative. He's too dangerous.
But he's...
He doesn't belong in this world, Bumblebee. It has to be done.
David Wise absolutely wrote a brilliant story here. I love this one. I think it's one of the best ones that was done from the entire Generation 1 series. It was fun, it was crazy, and in the end it had a little heart to it. They didn't want to destroy the creature. They felt kind of sad for it, but at the same time they knew it had to go. And that's one reason why I think this episode is one of the better ones in the entire Generation 1 series. Anyway, I would love to know what your thoughts and comments are on this and what your favorite episode of Transformers is. It doesn't matter whether it's Generation 1 or if it's from 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever season you like. I would love to hear your thoughts and comments and tell me what your favorite episodes are. So please drop those comments below and let me know. Until the next time, my friends, God bless.